yourselves set for tonight's race. Welcome from Gateway Motorsports Park in Madison, Missouri for the Gateway 80 at Gateway Motorsports Park. My name is Ezeckiel Reyes. Fortunately to us, we do not have I'm the only commentator for tonight's race. But that ain't gonna stop us from going along for tonight. Anyway, we're gonna race 80 laps around here. It'll be a straightforward race. 50% fuel. No crazy stuff that happened like last time. No competition cautions. This is the race that everybody's gonna be looking out for. They're gonna pull up our tickers and stuff like that. Currently, Logan Clampitt is #1 in practice. Dominic Howe in 2nd, and Ryan Berry in 4th. Should be a good race tonight. Got a lot of at least 15 people on. Or yeah, it looks like it should be a 15 or 14 person race. So people who have yet to make a lap is Connor Brandon. He's sitting himself in the registration box trying to get in. But currently up top, that is one of the people we have to watch out for today's race. Excuse me. This is Logan Clampitt. Everybody knows him. Here is the NASCAR Peak Antifreeze Series. Dominic Howe also sitting pretty in that 2nd position as well. Our all-star winner is here tonight, and this is Keplinger. Keplinger currently running 8th in practice. Spin his way out, extend what he can. Ryan Berry also here tonight, as well as Christopher Poyo and Andy Andrews as well. He finished 2nd in the All-Star race. A lot of good name drivers here. Beyond Shady looking to be back after his suspension in Daytona. Menchie's also here, finished 3rd in the All-Star race, currently running 13th. As well as Cade McKee. Boss Lada currently on pit road. As soon as this ends, we're going to present our sponsors for tonight's race and bring ourselves a bit of light so I don't have to say a lot of stuff during qualifying, because qualifying is semi-irrelevant right now. Look around the racetrack, and it's got an onboard look. What Dominic sees out the car, and he just wrecked it off of turn number 2. Yikers. That's one thing you don't want to be doing. He wrecked out of the All-Star race, unfortunately to him. As warm-up is going to complete itself, as we are going to go to commercial break. We'll be side by side. You won't miss a thing. We'll be right back after these messages.
iRacing.com is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all over the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics and engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. iRacing's web-based interface allows members to compare stats and test drive any combination of car and track instantly. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 60,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsport organizations like SRO Motorsports Group to deliver virtual races based on the real-life Blancpain GT series. iRacing's Blancpain Endurance Series features team racing, giving members the ability to build a team and participate in races ranging from 3 hours to 24 hours. Additional partners include NASCAR, IMSA, V8 Supercars, IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own 24 hours of Spa, Bathurst 1000, Daytona 500, and many more. iRacing.com, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car.
Alright, and we are back live here at Gateway Motorsports Park for the Gateway 80 lapper. Well, it's actually supposed to be 100 miles, but whatever, we're gonna go with flow. Anyway, currently up front, you see up there in the ticker, that is Ryan Berry. He's currently setting himself up front with a 33.840. Pollo sitting up pretty in second with a 33.924, 0.84 behind pole sitter. Shellsworth sitting in third, Andrews in fourth, Dominic in fifth. Excuse me. Mullen in sixth, Eric Heater in seventh. He's making his debut tonight. Basilatic, as well as Cade McGee. 30 seconds left in qualifying. For tonight's race. If you were just joining us and you're new to this channel, we welcome you. This is the iRacing Stock Car Auto Racing series, truck series, sponsored by Tolsma. And it should be a fun and good race tonight. Let's give you a bit of information on Gateway Motorsports Park. On the right panel, it's a oval. There is a road course configuration here in the infield. Track config is 1.25 miles, so we're racing in total 100 miles. Track turns, there's 4, 1 in each corner. Track elevation is 400, just about 400 above sea level. Track temp, pretty cool tonight. It's 78 degrees. And the city is in Madison, as well as the country in USA. I think this is located in Missouri. And the track name, Gateway Motorsports Park. As we get ourselves ready. And looks like that's 75 of Ryan Berry. His place is up front for tonight's race. But it's not going to be qualifying, and he's starting in 10th. A lot of people didn't qualify, it looks like. In total, I'd say about like 15 showed up. Michael Bianchini will not, he won't start. He was in practice though, but he decides he's gonna race Legends. I don't blame him. Shuttlesworth also starting 3rd, Mullen in 6th. Mullen won't have to really deal with any of Connor tonight. Oh, maybe. Yep, Connor is gridded. Oh boy. Should be an interesting rivalry between the 92 and the 17 building up tonight. As we are gonna start getting ourselves up here. And here we go for the Gateway 80. As we're gonna pull up grid for tonight. And starting up front, Ryan Berry. On the inside, Chris Rapoyo gonna be starting on the outside. Shuttlesworth. On the inside, Andy Andrews placed 2nd in the All-Star race. He's sitting outside in row number 2. Dominic Howe wrecked out early in the All-Star race. Brian C. Mullen was in contention. He got wrecked out in the All-Star. Eric Heater. He is making his debut. Bass Laddick, one of the veterans. Cade McKee, also in row number 5. And Logan Clampitt, also going to be right beside him. Everybody right behind those. Right behind Cade McKee. Did not qualify. So should be an interesting go-around for tonight's race. 80 laps. Cautions enabled. Lucky Dogs also enabled. Should be a fun and straightforward race for tonight. So here we go. Coming set to go. Pace car lights are off. Everybody bunching up, getting ready for the restart. Or the start, I should say. This pace car is going to make his way onto pit road. Ryan Berry going to wait on the gas. Here he goes. He hits the go button and green flag. Green. Ryan Berry going to lead us up front. Berry not wasting any time to go ahead and downshift into 3rd. The first corner as Lincoln up on the low side. That is Shuttlesworth. He's going to drop back in that number 19 machine. Heater. Their Heater. Looks like he's having internet issues. I'll be going to the tail end of the field. So we have a battle boiling up for the lead. 42, Apoyo, and the 45 of Brian Berry. Trying to get as much real estate up here. Up front. Berry let that lap go. Into 3 they go. Apoyo way up to the nearly rumble strip, so Berry's gonna take a good whole straightforward exit off. Took 3 wide just to get a more forward exit, and he pulls away by a bit, but sort of lost that time entering 1 because he's not really using what I say. Oh, around goes Dominic. Oh my goodness, Dominic's into the wall. Caution is out.
Caution is out.
Saw that in the background. That's going to be another DNF for Dominic as he got turned around on the back straightaway. We're gonna get an instant replay of what happened. And there was contact. Brian C. Mullen. Dominic looks like, I don't know if he tried to come up, but Mullen was there and into the wall with the 75 of Dominic Howe in his night. Well, with that smoking engine, well, looks like to be done. Unfortunate that 75. That's going to be a straight 2nd DNF here at Gateway. As we work our way back up front. It was like Dominic just insisting that Mullen would lend him to spot off the corner. know if like Mullen wasn't taking it or so what, but both of them made contact off of 2. And into the wall and went that 75, and he's going to be on pit road. Very unfortunate his night has to end early, but that basically sums up Dominic's season. Still up front, Ryan Berry. We're gonna get scroll straight through the field, as Clampitt is also on pit road as well. Dominic on pit road. He's getting his damage all up prepared. So it's Berry up front. Just let 4 laps go by feed. Probably a handful more. Pollo up there in second. Andy Andrews in third. Mullen in fourth. Connor has shifted his way into 5th, as well as K. McGee. Last qualifier, he's shifted his way up to 6th. Keplinger, your all-star winner, in 7th. Haley in 8th. Clampitt in 9th. Menchu now making his way back onto the racetrack. He's in 10th, as Trey, having a bit of blinking issues, had to get out of the way. And 11th, and Abbas Ladek in 12th. Dominic Howe and Eric Keeter, both your DNFs for the early part of this one. And Bianchini did not start. He's currently in 16th. Work our way back up front. Hopefully we get a one to go signal this time by. So we're on the backstretch, hopefully. As I said, we get a one to go signal so I don't have to go into commercial break. But actually, I'm gonna go ahead and give you all a bit of a tour of the track. Let's get a wider angle for what the track looks like. So it's a pretty worn out surface all around. Everybody is most likely going to be using the second groove in 1 and 2. Don't want to go all the way to the bottom, but they do downshift coming into 1. You'll see them downshifting into 3rd to get a good run off the corner. That's how you hit them very fast times. Oh, like 33s in a run. Do have access roads. You have to use both of them, the exit and entrance, to secure yourself. And see right there, that's where the grass marks of where Dominic spun. Backstretch is a bit different. It has a bit of an opening right there where all the trailers come in. It's a flat backstretch as well, so straightforward shot into turn number 3. 3 and 4 is more flatter banked than 1 and 2, so it's also wider as well down there. See where that gray part is. That's where everybody's most likely going to be running for tonight. Space car has its lights off. We're going to be green. I'm stumbling calling my words, but we're coming to green this time by. And Barry hits the go button. Keplinger tried to get a jump on the 92. Couldn't get it done. Green flag. It's Barry. Clears the front row of Pollo. Pollo trying to get the best of the outside line. As we got a caution in the background. It looks like it's Menchu, and that's going to put us everybody started fanning out as they entered 1. Somebody didn't get the memo. Ooh! Yeah, there was contact there with the 19 and the 60. Pretty interesting of what happened there. I'll go ahead and take a look at it again, but it seems as though Trey I don't know if Trey tried to dive to the bottom of Jack. Yeah, I mean, there was a good bit of room of where Jack was. I don't know if Trey didn't think the 60 was there or what. They made contact, and unfortunate to Trey and Keplinger a victim of circumstances, because we're gonna get a onboard look of what happened. Jeez. Yeah, to me it just looked like that 19 really misjudged that corner hard. He just turned down right into the 60. So we're gonna go back live. You don't miss a thing, we're gonna go side by side. For this commercial break. We'll be right back.
iRacing.com is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all over the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy.
Alright, and we're back live as the field starts doubling up for the restart. Ryan Berry up front, Poise on the outside as well. Andrews starting third, and everybody from 8th on back pitted. Oh no, 7th on back, so that's Logan, Eric, Trey, and Menchu. We're coming to green this time by. We got a wider angle, so we can see everybody coming to one. Pace car's in. Barry. Gonna hit that green flag. Barry immediately pulls at least a 5 truck length lead. He's going to 1. Barry leads it. Everybody gets their 1 clean this time. Aim off for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Oh! Into the wall goes to 17. I don't really know what happened there. There was a bit of contact, I think, with the 20 Andy Andrews and Mullen. Alpha 2. Guess who's made it? We just met up with each other, that 92 and that 17. Clampitt. He's made his way up to second now. Clears the 42 of Poyo as he head into 3. Oh. Clampitt sets his sights on Barry, but looks like Clampitt has a bit of front end damage. Probably from the restart. That really ain't affecting him though. He's on his way up, aiming for that number 1 position. And these are our 2 best racers, 1 and 2. Barry has won 2 races. Clampitt has won once. Barry won Dover as well as I think Phoenix. Across the start finish line, that's 16 out of 80 complete. Clampitt now to the back bumper of, well, not really to the back bumper, he's closed that gap significantly. This is going to be interesting how these 2 racers interacted. Here we go. There he goes to the low side. He wants to break the draft with Clampitt. Clampitt not going to fall for that trick as they go into 1. Clampitt to the back bumper of the 45. Looks low. Tried to get a nose ahead. Barry tried to block him down low. He shoved him down there a bit. Barry wants the position. Remember how this played out in the All-Star race with the 92 and the 17. Both of them make contact on the front straightaway. But Clampitt, he's got to put it to the front. That number 44 machine is our new leader for tonight's race on lap number 18. This is battle from 3rd. Have 3 cars within this: Poyo, Andrews, and Brandon. Brandon was leading the majority of the All-Star race, as we got a caution in the background. And that's Haley. He spun it sideways. Looks like it's off of turn number 2. So we're gonna get an instant replay of what happened here. Let's go into turn 1. He was fighting side by side with Keplinger. Whoa, that's interesting there. Haley, extremely sideways. Oh, there was trouble right ahead. And there was contact with the 7 as well. So up ahead, that was Menchu. Menchu up into the wall. Oh yeah, Menchu, both of them, both the 9 and the 3, I mean the 34, misjudged. Man, both of them pulled exactly the same move coming into 1, but both of them made contact. The 7 was a full head of steam, ran right into the back of him. I wouldn't blame out the 7 because 7 of Vasilata, he was trying to avoid. Yeah, he did. I wouldn't say he would have beat it, but he definitely got into him. But Jack was trying to turn down as well because trying to avoid the 94 of Menchu, who was sideways in 2. So I wouldn't really put a blame on anybody with contact after that, but yeah, into the wall, it went to 94. So we're gonna go back live. Yeah, Clampitt on pit road. Clampitt's on pit road. It's like their engines just shut off, so. Haley's gonna go out. Clampitt has a bit of right side damage. That probably ain't gonna affect him though. Cade goes off. 17 to Mullen, also getting damage repaired as well. Trying to get across the start finish line. Might even lap Mullen. I mean, not lap Mullen, but lap the 44, and looks like the 44's day. That's most likely been shot. Brandon's gonna put it up top. His pit stops are complete. Looks like Clampitt's most likely going to be retiring from the race. I don't see him coming out. Or unless he's just getting damage repair on that right side. That's going to water us down to 11 racers on the lead lap now. Up front, Connor Brandon. The top two have been the best racers as well in the series, alongside with Clampitt. Not nearly as good as Clampitt, but they're definitely contended for the win. As we've passed the 1/4 mark. Pace car lights are off. As we're doubling up for the restart. Connor, looks like everybody stayed out except Connor. Connor's running on 22 lap old tires. Don't know what everybody's strategy went, but yeah, looks like Clampitt has left the server. Connor Brandon will lead the field to the restart.
Green flag, green flag.
Connor immediately clears Barry, as well as Boyo clearing Trey, who was starting right beside, but Connor still holds the lead through 1 and 2. In the background, you see Haley make his way to the low side. Ooh, Connor really overshot it. Barry moves his way to the bottom of the racetrack. Connor tried to pull what he did in the late. What you call it? During that All-Star race, but looks like the conditions are set up so that bottom line is really where you want to be. Connor gonna lose the lead here to Barry, but Connor's also on older tires. Connor's gonna be falling back. You can see the clutches of third now. Boyer looks to the low side. Run off. Ooh, into the wall right behind him. That's a Baslatic. Into the wall. Oh, hard hit. Jack Haley also involved in that. Mullen runs to the back of him. So Mullen now smoking as well as Haley. So a 4-car wreck ensuing off of turn number 4. Haley gonna drive it into the tires, get out of harm's way. You saw it right behind. It was a 7 of a Baslatic who hit the wall. Caution's out again for the, I think, 4th time. Yeah, into the wall went that 7, slid up the racetrack. Haley nowhere to go. My goodness. right in the way of it. It was the 26 and the 17, Caden Key and Connors. Brian's expressing displeasure with the 26 for some reason. The 26 did nothing wrong. All the 26 was trying to do was try to get out of harm's way. He moved to the low side because there was already a wreck up there. Yeah, the 26 did nothing wrong. Mullen's mad at him for no reason. Get an onboard look of what the 26 saw. Shifted. They come down, goes low, and they come back up, and Jack. What question me is why Jack came up the racetrack like that. I mean, yeah, the 7 was right in his way. I'm wondering if he turned up because he slid off of the 7. Like, he slid up right there, he turned up, and right in the way was, well, Mullen and the 26 were all committed to the low side, and they tried to turn up because Haley drove up the racetrack because of 7, so that, I'd say that'd be a racing incident as well. So unfortunate to them, and looks like Basilatics' night and Brian C. Mullen's night are gonna be done. Already more than half the field eliminated in this one. 8 cars on the lead lap now. Top 5 going to be displayed on your bottom left. Barry, Boyo, Connor Brennan, Andy Andrews, and Shuttlesworth. Shuttlesworth was having a bit of issues earlier. But he just rallied his way back up to 5th. iSCAR lights are off now. I'm sure he's still having a bit of blinking issues. Key making his way back onto the racetrack. iSCAR's targeting for pit road, getting out all these racers' way. So far, a lot of cautions. It's our 4th caution of the night. We're not even halfway through the race. It's coming to green this time by. And this looks like the all-star field, as we're gonna get 50 to go signal, green flag. Hurry hits the go button, and Boyle not get a good restart. Andrews is gonna be all over him, entering 1. Can't aim for a pass. We're gonna one. Hurry up the racetrack. Have 31 in the books now. If we do get a green flag run, the first person who's going to be on pit road will be that 92 Connor Brandon. He hasn't pitted yet. Connor's still on the tires he's ran this whole race. Everybody behind Connor's pitted at least twice. Oh! Sideways goes 60 of Keplinger. He got a bit loose entering the corner and nearly lost it. Held up Trey Shuttlesworth and meant to. Well, I want to get position on that 60 entering one. It is a fight for the top 5, by the way. Oh, we got a bell for the lead. Poya. Looks like he has his track nailed down. He wants to get the best of what Barry has. Barry, ooh, a bit of contact as well. Well, shoving into the corner. Poya wants the lead bad. Barry not giving it up. But it does seem like Poyo is faster than Barry. Barry's sort of falling off on those 13-lap old tires. Straight away. That gap still hasn't really erased yet. Shuttlesworth has made his way by the 60 at Keplinger. Poyo washed up the racetrack big time there. Not really doing well. Both of them running similar lines of 3 and 4. Poya went a bit higher that time. I'm gonna get a good run off the corner, but Barry stuck it to the low. But these two are still within each other's grasps. Not much action going on right behind as well. It's basically just the top 3 are within each other. That's Barry, Poyo, and Andy Andrews. Connor running 4th as well. But he's coming up on lap 40. Most likely he'll have to come down and pit here in a moment. But there has been 4 cautions, so runs at least 16 laps under caution. So he does have a bit of breathing room. Both of them are downshifting in both corners, so should be interesting on what type of run they'll get going with their tires. Barry seems like he's shifting a bit early. Poyer shifts a bit later in the turn. Got an onboard look at what Poyo sees out of his windshield. We got a bit tight, had to lift out of the throttle. He could have pushed it there. There was a bit of room on the outside, but whatever's on his spot. Yeah, Poyo could really nail down 1 and 2. That's where he gets all that spot up. Down here in 3 and 4 is a more different story. I think Barry could really send it off into the corner a bit more. We'll see what Barry pulls. They're coming into turn 1. Yeah, see what Barry does, he's downshifting way earlier in the corner than what Poyo does. And that's allowing Poyo to get a bigger run off the turn number 2. The dangers of downshifting a bit early. Yes, you slow down your car faster, but you could over rev the engine and blow it. But if you match those revs right, you could maybe get some type of run going through the center of the corner. That's why Barry could really stick that bottom as Poyo got a bit loose. He's gonna lose some ground up to Barry. Because we're halfway, by the way. Oh, it looks like it's lost ground now. But I'd say it's just driver preference. Where they want to downshift and where whatever. Me personally, I don't even downshift in 3 and 4. I like to keep a straightforward momentum, even though it gets the truck tied off of 4. I'd rather have a more stable car than ever, because sometimes downshifting can loosen up the car. You saw it with Menchu. He downshifted too early. And that's the second thing you want to watch out for downshifting early. With oh my goodness, the 26 has just went sideways. He was sideways in 3 for some reason. But with the dangers of downshifting early, with the long side over revving your engine, you could loosen up the rear end and kick the car out sideways because of the.
Alright, man.
Oh gosh, we have caution.
Caution is out.
That's Andy Andrews off of turn number 2. And that is a huge break to that number 92 who had to come in sometime later. So we're gonna get an instant replay of what happened to number 20. Looks like he was just coming off of turn number 2, and that treacherous turn number 2. If you get off the corner there, oh geez, yeah, that's a hard hit to the inside wall. The thing about turn 2 is the corners are progressively banked, so if you overdrive off the corner, just like what Andy did there, and get back in the gas too early in 3rd, or it's either that, I'm gonna take an onboard look of him. If he upshifted, no, the car just got loose off of him. But what I was wondering is, did he upshift when he got loose, to cause him to get loose, or what? Because that could kick the car out sideways. I was talking about that earlier. But it looks like he just got loose. So this is going to reset the field. Everybody's on pit road. There's no engine noises or anything like that. And, oh, look at that! The 42 has beat the 45 off the pit road. So new leader for tonight's race, that's going to be Pollo. Pollo hasn't led a lot, but he's been challenging for the lead. Oh, with a 3018 I rating. Barry looks like he's just going to get a good pit stop. He had a... yeah. Pollo had a 14.4 pit stop. And Barry had a 15:13 pit stop. Pollo has the fastest pit stop of the day. Top 5 are going to be displayed on your bottom left. Christopher Pollo, Ryan Berry, Trey Shuttlesworth, Eric Keplinger, and Jackson Menchu. All top 5. Now that's going to reset Connor Brandon into the cycle now. Connor's... what you call it? He's lifting out of the gas, but if we do get a green flag run going... looks like Connor's saving fuel. We are within that window. If this thing does go green all the way, they will have to pit at least one more time. Going to be doubling up for the restart this time by. Still 8 cars within each other's grasps. Cade McKee did go a lap down because of that. Coming to green this time, by. Pollo. He's going to be the one who's going to lead it to the green. Yes, here we go for the restart. Pollo going to hit it off early. Trey.
Green flag.
Try to get advantage of what the 45's restart pulled. Barry just didn't go on the restart. And into one. Barry really closed in on the restart. Nobody wasting time anymore. Top 3 within each other's grasps now. So the top 3 pull away. Another 3-car back here with Keplinger, Connor, and Menchu. So we gotta fight for the lead. Barry wants to get position on Pollo. Pollo's really holding that bottom line, taking it defensive around the corner. We just might get a straighter exit off. Wants to start finish line yet again. 51 at Eddie. Fleet. Pollo up the racetrack. Barry tries to follow in pursuit, but most likely Pollo is going to get the run down the back straightaway. Shuttlesworth is still staying intact with all the top 2. Poyer just about washed up the racetrack, but he's going to cut down. It looks like he got a run off the corner. No! He slid up a bit there, and here comes that 45 to the low side of Barry. Now Barry's going to tuck back in line now. No, he's going to peek back again, coming into one. Poyer drifted it. No, into the wall goes Poyer. Guess he's going to take it to the point. That's Trey Shuttlesworth. Shuttlesworth also wants position on Barry. Yeah, Poyer just downshifted way too early. And the car got loose. The rear end didn't pick up. And around it went. Excuse me. He didn't match the revs. Downshifting. That thing broken sideways. Now Shuttlesworth is up in position to challenge for the lead now. Barry could really sail it in a 1. Way lower, and sort of get a diamond. Then those 2 black strips. And shoot away. Oh, Barry's sideways! Yeah, Barry downshifted too early. Now Trey's gonna take it to the lead. Leader's demise here. That's now Trey. Has put himself up front for the first time. Trey hasn't led a lap. Hasn't really driven this track as well. We're side by side for second. Barry got way lucky there, as the 45 and 42 duo is back where it's supposed to be. Looks like turn 1's just treacherous for everybody. And Shuttlesworth has put himself up front. But now will Shuttlesworth make the same mistake? Hopefully he'll take that into note. Go like, hey, turn 1, don't screw it up. Yeah, he's rolling it into turn 1, not really downshifting or anything. I mean, he is downshifting, but not too early. Poyer has a lot of right side damage after that turn 1 mishap. Very slowly gaining on Trey. Regaining all that lost ground. And then on 20 to go, a couple of laps. But we still have the question of fuel. Of what these people could do. How many laps can these people stretch? Because we saw Connor, he was saving for fuel. Caution is out. That's gonna. Yeah. I was about to talk about Connor. About him. What you call it? Saving under caution, but this is gonna really change up a lot of things. Caution is out for, I was talking about Connor. Oh, Connor. Connor tried to cut down, and around he went. Connor just got loose. Downshifted, right there, entering the corner. They try to push the car off the corner on the low side, and with that progressive banking, that just loosened the car up. The rear end was stuck out too much, and around he went. Fortunately, Connor, he didn't get in the grass or anything like that. I mean, he did sort of chop the grass at the end, but we're out of this way. That's gonna pull out another caution as everybody's on the pit road. Everybody gonna make their way on the pit road. Ooh, oh, Poyo overshot it. Oh no. Poyo's still trying to get on the pit road. So yeah, Poyo's gonna lose a lot of position now. Shuttlesworth is gonna be the first one out. Poyo is definitely gonna lose a lot of time. Yikers. Poyo's gonna drop that to 5th because he overshot his pit stall. Cade McKee getting the wave around. That beat up 26. Trey is up front. Has led only 7 laps, so that'll lead an 8th of the race. I think Barry has led the most laps up front with 42. Clampitt, I think, has led just 2. Keplinger hasn't led a lap, but you never know what's in his mind. Poyo has led 6. So looks like, yeah, Barry has secured most laps led, so he's going to earn extra bonus points for that, as well as bonus points for laps leading. Leading a lap. His pace car lights are still on. Looks like the light's gonna go out on the base car. Yes, it does. So everybody can now make it on fuel now. Everybody did come in. Nobody taking any chances or anything like that. If you're into the Lowe's Cup Series, iRacing Lowe's Cup Series, they're on tonight at Indy, so you could go ahead and join them in. So here we go for the restart. Cars on the get-go. Cade McKee is still trying to catch up to the field. As we go green this time by. I accidentally turned the radio. Oh, no, I lied. We're not going green. Might have added a lap or what. or I'm probably being stupid. Hopefully the pace car lights are now off. Yes, indeed they are. So now we're gonna go green. Thought we were gonna go green last time, so apologies about that. So once we take the green, we're gonna get, I think, 16 to go. One-third of the races ran under caution. What this track is known for being a caution fest and C fixed. I ain't gonna blame him. Everybody has trouble getting going when the restarts. So here we go, side by side. Yeah, we're gonna get 16 to go this time by Shellsworth, Barry, Keplinger,
Green
Brandon.
flag, green flag.
Boy, lead him into the restart. Keplinger lays the bumper to 45. So here they go into one. Keplinger really tried to shove it to the low side. Oh, around goes Connor!
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
Second caution in a row Connor's been involved in. It looks like there was contact off of turn number 2. Oh yeah. Yeah, there was definitely contact right there. It seems as though Connor tried to cut under, or no, I think Pollo came up. Let's see what Menchie saw of his windshield. Yeah, both of those way too close for comfort as Menchie. Great dodge off the corner. Pollo was drifting up already. I cannot believe Menchie dodged 92 Connor. Again, great dodge by him. As we're gonna put ourselves under caution. That's gonna come down to now a 10 to go restart. Not really nothing much to say. I wouldn't think anybody would come onto pit road. Except, like, I'd say the back half. And we barely even ran on these tires, so... Yeah, I wouldn't even say it was worth it for any position with that sort. So Connor already pitted. Took on 4. Andrews now heads himself on pit road. You're gonna come down on pit road. Key also down pit road as well. Both of them probably taking damage repair. Key slides it in. Andrews also slides it in as well. I don't think the top 5 has changed. Shellsworth, Barry, Keplinger, Pollo, and Menchie still around out top 5. The last time we took the green flag was at 10:33. It's currently 10:37. I'd say caution flags last at least 5 minutes. 5-6 minutes around there. iSCAR lights are off. We're gonna double up for the restart. Just hitting a 10 to go mark. Coming down to the end. The closing laps. If you're now joining us, this is the iSCAR Tolsma to Dyne's Truck Series for the Gateway 100. Well, it's supposed to be Gateway 80, but it's 100 miles. Gateway 100. Here at Madison, United States of America. I'm just joking, it's called America. I know. Whatever. Coming down to the end here. iSCAR are gonna aim it way on the pit road. Under the lights here at Gateway. We're gonna go head off into green. iSCAR is in. Nobody hitting the go button.
Green flag.
Gets a bad restart. Ooh, got a shot right there. From Boyo. Who's gonna have a lot of front end damage because of that. Look at Barry. He's gonna pull a crossover into Trey. Yeah, Trey didn't really go on the restart, and Boyo just ran right into the back of him. Trey tried to wait it out. He probably doesn't know when the green flag comes out, so he waited it out. Boyo's gonna be side by side with Keplinger, but meanwhile up front, we're gonna focus here on the battle for the lead. And Connor. Oh boy, we've seen that move before. Barry with Connor. Barry has some rear end damage because of that, so Connor might not be pleased with what Barry pulled there, but that's how you successfully pull a block. Instead of what Mullen did right there, but they're not front. We're still up and away, and because of that block, this is going to be fighting out for the lead. That's going to be the 45 of Ryan Berry. Going to 1. He's going to get it. Well, Berry can't shove it into the corner as much as he'd like to. But still, these top 3 are within each other's grasps. Oh, here comes Barry to the low side. Well, Trey cleared him off the corner. She's still blinking. Trey shoved it in there a bit too hard. Let's see if Barry could get a run off the corner. .74 to 80 now complete. Trey washes up the racetrack. Barry with the run to the low side. Barry has position on Trey, but can Trey hold him off in 3 and 4? He's on the high side. He could really widen out the arc. Or he could pinch down Barry if he wanted to. Oh, Connor's in the wall!
Alright, man.
Caution!
Is out. Caution is out.
Saw in the background. Oh my goodness. What in the world happened to Connor? There's somebody else right in front of them. That's Cade and Andrews. Also sideways. Connor's now smoking. And that means we're going to put ourselves again into a one-lap shootout. for the second time in iSCAR history this season. As we're gonna get a quick replay of what happened. Connor was running well. He was running third. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's the third time that Connor has wrecked himself. Wow. It seemed as though Connor just downshifted way too early. It wasn't smoking or anything like that. Oh, well, he knows, but right behind him. I don't know what that was about with Andrews and the 26. They're fighting, it looks like, for 5th. Ooh! There was also contact entering there. The caution was already out. And Andrews and the 26 were not pleased with each other. Oh boy. None of these people are going to be pleased with each other. I'm gonna take an onboard of Connor and see if he downshifted. Yeah, right there. Once he downshifted, that car just got away from him. Into the wall he went. And poor Connor's day has went from good to bad to very bad to now probably the worst day out of everybody here. Had one of the more top contending cars, and unfortunate to him, he's not going to be in position to battle out here for the final laps. Three to go this time. If the pace car lights go out, we're most likely gonna get a. Oh, yep, we're gonna get green white checkered. Never mind about the one lap shootout, but oh boy, it's gonna be interesting. So Trey, it looks like he came down onto pit road. Connor also went down on pit road. Got himself repaired. He didn't really hit the wall as hard, but for some reason the engine was smoking on that car. He is still in the lead lap somehow. But it's going to be against that 42 and 45 up front for the final laps of tonight's race. So here we go for the restart. 2 to go. Pace car lights are off. Ken Shuttlesworth reeled himself forward. And
Green
Barry
flag,
hits the
green
go
flag.
button, and that probably secured himself into the top spot. He's going to 1. 3 wide right behind them. Trey now up to 3rd. Can Trey's 4 tires pull off? White flag. We're on the last lap. Ryan Berry. On the back straightaway into turn number 3. What a day. What a drive. What pure domination by that number 45 as he heads off turn 4. And Ryan Berry gonna pick it up yet again for the 3rd time this season. Ryan Berry wins it at Gateway. And Keplinger, your all-star winner, is gonna come in 2nd. Trey, who tried to take 4 tires and get what he could, gonna roll off 3rd. And congratulations to that number 45 of Ryan Berry. Leads 49 laps, started 1st and ended up 1st. He's gonna get the most bonus points out of everybody. And there's your winner for tonight's race. You won't miss a thing. We'll be right back after, well, Barry's gonna burn it down on camera. Because there he goes, pulling up the trucks. Also doing some backwards burnouts as well. But we'll be back after the top 3 get an interview. There's going to be Barry, Keplinger, and Shuttlesworth. And we're going to talk about this whole race. And this has been one of the longest races we have ever ran here in iSCAR. But we'll be right back. You won't miss a thing. We're going to go side by side just to get you a bit of action.
Simulated racing can be awesome, but it can also be kind of a free-for-all. Interestingly, auto racing faced the same problem in its earlier days. Whether it was on the back roads, the beaches, or the city streets, the racing was fun. But there was always a certain level of chaos and danger, until some folks came along and put some order to all of this. Stuff like official racetracks, regulations about weight and equipment, and enforcement of standards. That's what gave us high-speed excitement, fast-paced action, and photo finishes. That's when racing became racing. The guys over at iRacing.com have made the same transformation in the world of sim racing. Sure, they've got the most accurate tracks and realistic cars out there, but that's just the start. See, iRacing analyzes the performance and results of each driver in every race, so you can be sure you're always placed in races where the competition will be tight, and that those reckless drivers who ruin it for us all are kept in the pits. Not to mention that with over 45,000 active members already in their vast community, you can find races day and night, so you can always get in on the action. You can even join a league of your favorite series. And since updates are always automatic, you don't have to worry about software and can focus on the track. Zip up your fire suit and check out iRacing.com.
Alright, most likely we're gonna just interview our top 2 for tonight's race. And we're gonna interview our first place person, Ryan Berry. Ryan, you started up front, you finished up front. How was your day, man? Alright, do you have a copy?
Sorry, yeah, what was that? I just put that stuff back on, my bad.
No, you're fine, man. You finished up, you started up front, P1, you finished up front somehow. Talk about your day tonight.
Yeah, Logan joined, and then luckily he didn't qualify, so I got the pole from that. And then he was racing with me, and then I wanted him to stay in the race longer so I could follow his line, but he decided he had other things to do, which was fine, because it kind of opened the door for me. The 42 was kind of my biggest competition. We were racing together pretty hard. It was pushing me. Then we had a couple cautions, and then I had a bad pit stop, which put me in 2nd. And I started driving the car way too hard. I had that big save in 1 and 2. and then I just kind of got lucky at the end. The second last restart, I got punted from behind, and I thought that was it, but it kind of helped me. And it was kind of a lucky day. I thought I had it, and then I thought I didn't have it, and then I had it, so.
Alright, 10-4, man. Talk about that turn 1 incident. What happened there?
Oh, between me and the 42?
No, when you got loose.
Oh, when I got loose. Yeah, I just was pushing the car way too hard. I was thinking to myself, like, the lap before, I'm pushing it way too hard, and I felt the car starting to get looser and looser, and then it finally broke, and I had already downshifted in the third, so I just put it in second and just feathered it and hoped I would have saved it, and I don't know how I did that, to be honest.
Alright, 10-4, man. Any sponsor to thank after this race?
Just Tolsma Designs, as always, sponsoring. Not really sponsoring my car, but he painted my car, so I got my college on it. And thanks for him for sponsoring the series, for you putting it on. So that's really it.
Alright, 10-4, man. Good luck out there next week.
Thank you.
That was Ryan Berry, start up front and ended front. And we're going to go ahead and interview our second place finisher. That's going to be Keplinger. We're going to talk about it this day. Somehow Eric Keplinger has rounded himself up into the second position. Keplinger, talk about your day tonight.
Well, didn't expect to get second, I know that. Really looked into these last two finishes, but it happens. Started in the back because I wanted to stay in the back and just like miss everything, and just wanted to survive the race. That's what I usually do, and luckily it worked out tonight and I got a second, so that's nice, so it's good.
Alright, man. Talk about the first incident of when Trey Shellsworth turned down on you. What you see out your windshield?
I saw nothing, but then I just spun. I mean, I get it sometimes, like, I'm not mad at him, it's just a racing incident, so.
Alright, 10-4, man. Any sponsors to thank for tonight's race?
No, it's fine, man.
Alright, 10-4, man. Good luck out there next week.
Thank you, have a good night.
And that was Eric Kepler, and he finished on second somehow. Came out of nowhere, and he's going to pull himself up in the podium position, as well as we're going to interview our third place runner for tonight's race. And Trey Shellsworth qualified, and he's going to end up third for tonight's race. Trey, talk about that strategy you were going there for the final run.
Okay, my bad, son. Alright, I'm just checking. That was a bonehead move. Nothing more.
Alright, man, and
It was a 4-tire stop, but no one came in. Stupid.
Alright, man, and talk about the car, the truck tonight. How was the truck, and where do you think the truck was good at, and where it wasn't?
1 second.
Alright, 10-4.
I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. Okay. I just bought the track right before the race. I actually didn't realize I didn't own the track until like the session went up. So I did a pretty good job of learning the track. I figured out the shift points, the fact that like you need to go into third right when you're getting back on the throttle. You don't want to go in any earlier in the theater. So the car was overall pretty good for the most part. I didn't have quite the pace of Pollo and Ryan consistently, but I could hang with them at least, so I considered it a successful night. Alright,
10-4, man. Any sponsors to thank for tonight's race?
As always, thank you to Proximity Racing, Coral Gaming Community, Tolsma Designs, of course, for series sponsorship, iSCAR for hosting this league. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you for having me again tonight.
You're welcome, and 10-4, good job on your third place finish, and can't wait to see you next week.
Yep.
And that was Trey Shellsworth, and we're gonna head out because I have a race to do, and I also have a couple things other as well. Thank you all for watching. Hope you rate, hope you comment, hope you subscribe, and hope you do something good in life. We're not gonna roll out the commercials because I have to do something real quick, and we'll be right back here next week live at the Truck Series. Thank you all for watching, and good night. As well. Thank you all for watching. Hope you rate, hope you comment, hope you subscribe, and hope you do something good in life. We're not going to roll out the commercials because I have to do something real quick. And we'll be right back here next week, live at the Truck Series. Thank you all for watching, and good night.